Betty Mali, Sazo Figa Gada, Baby Unga Habi.
Hello and welcome back. It's been welcome back because we haven't recorded in so long. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Nothing But Football.
Nothing but football.
Forgive me, I'm getting rid of some evidence in front of us. We haven't recorded in a while. So yeah, we're hoping the year will get back to normal. I mean, January was long. We had our own issues to deal with.
January.
But yes, we're here now, guys. We're going to record. Obviously, there's been some good, some bad, some ugly.
It's a lot to
which
get
we
through.
will kind of, we hope that we're going to deal with before we, kind of get back into things. But yes, guys, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that jazz.
The more you do
And,
that, the less
yeah.
episodes we'll skip.
All right. Yes. Welcome to Nothing But Football. Got my two co-hosts here. On the right, King Don, how you doing?
What up? Doing great.
You're right there. No, that's good, bro. That's good. On my left there, got Uncle Curtis. What's good there, bro?
It's all good, dog. It's all good in the hot dog.
I thought you were about to start whispering again.
I thought he was going to give us beauty tips.
Yes. No.
I don't do that, dog.
You don't do what?
Beauty tips, dog.
Why not, though?
It's a cold world. Out in the jungle, dog. Every man for himself now.
Why are you leaving guys out to dry, though?
Because my greatness cannot be shared.
Poor Scoomsy.
No, I hear you, though. It's been a while, guys. So we're going to kind of touch up on, I think, what happened since last time we recorded. Last time we did record was in January. We here
I think early Jan, yeah.
Early
Now
Jan.
I'm out of rehab.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything though, but you've revealed it. He was in rehab. You remember that stint where he was talking about his recreational use of certain fungi?
And his Google history.
Yes. And
The rehab was quite hectic, but I survived.
yeah.
I might binge again in like 2 months, but you never know.
Yeah. All right, no fair. I think let's start off with the easiest thing to start off with, the log. So currently, obviously, on the log, Arsenal number 1 with 50 points. Number 2, City, 45 with a game in hand. They've played 21. Arsenal played 20. Third, we've got Manchester United on 43, played 22 games. Fourth, we've got Newcastle United with 40 on 21. Fifth, Tottenham Hotspur, 39 points with 22 games. Sixth, Brighton of Albion. We'll skip number 7, Brighton, 8, Fulham, 9, Chelsea supporters, there you are, at 30 points. Number 10, Liverpool, oh my gosh, how far down can we go? At 29 points. No one else we care about. We'll go to the bottom. We've got Southampton leading there at the bottom with 15 points. 19th, Bournemouth with 17. 18th, we've got Everton with 18 points. 17th, West Ham with 19. 16th, Leeds with 19. I think we'll leave it there. So yes, guys. I think let's actually start, instead of starting with the team on top, let's start with Manchester City. I find them to be very interesting, actually.
Hey.
Because there's a lot going on with them. We'll start with their game form. Obviously, they lost. Of their last 5 games, they lost to Tottenham 1-0. They beat Wolves 3-0. Beat Tottenham 4-2. Manchester City, they lost to Manchester United 2-1. And they beat Chelsea 1-0. Uncle Curtis, let me start with you. Form-wise, title, what? They said these are the guys who are going to win the title. How do you see Manchester City's form, basically?
Man, they can still go on an 18-game unbeaten run, man. How many games have they got left? 17, 16?
17, yeah.
They can still go on a 17-game beaten run. I'll give more information on how I feel about Man City after we play them next weekend. Up until then, we're just taking it one game at a time. And I'm not worried about anything else because, City's a good team, man. It's a good team, but I think they're just going to concentrate on the Champions League.
As an Arsenal supporter, I'm asking you now, do you consider yourself a title? You're going for the title.
No, I still
title
don't think
yours
we're
for
going
the
for the
taking?
title. It's not there for the taking. It's still City's title to lose. Yeah, that's the way I view it. They've been there, done it before. We have the youngest Premier League squad.
Yeah.
No experience in winning titles over there. So, one game at a time. 1 week at a time.
Yeah, fair. King Don, let me ask you there. City, what do you think is going on recently?
Look, it's an interesting one, and for me, I think City hasn't been as dominating as they normally are. Look, for 45 points at this stage of the season is actually not bad, right? Arsenal's 50 points is actually terrific, right? Halfway stage, that still puts you in line to be the high 90s. In the 90 points, if you stay on that trajectory, right, it takes you into the high 90s, which is generally what it takes to win the league. Yeah. So from a City perspective, this is worse form than we used to from them. Yeah. Which is surprising, seeing they've got the Terminator up front, who's blown away the goal scoring records, but they're second and they're still dropping points.
Yes. I wanted to ask you. It seems as though, as well, now since City's having a little bad run of form. Jamie Carragher was actually the one who brought this up. Yeah. Saying that Haaland might have made a bad choice by going to City. It was a mistake going to City. What do you think of that statement now in terms of Haaland's form, City's form, and just in general?
That guy's smoking his socks.
Yeah.
Like, we can't call it a bad move for Haaland when he's come across and he's obliterating the goal scoring charts or whatever. Yeah. From a City perspective, it's definitely changed the way they play, right? Because now from a City perspective, I mean, we know how they've been playing the last couple of years. They didn't have a recognized forward or whatever. Yeah. So whoever was playing in the 9 actually was dropping into midfield. That gave them a lot of overloads in midfield. Yeah. So Haaland, as great as he is, he's static. You can't stop him from what he does, but you know the spaces he's going to take, so you can sort of align for those spaces and then close down in midfield and that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. The issue's been in midfield for me.
Fair point. Uncle Curtis, final question about City. I feel like we're spending too much time about City, but we've got to show respect to them. Looking at City's squad depth, i.e. sending Cancelo out to loan, how do you think that's going to affect their form?
Who took his place? Isn't it Rico Lewis?
Yes.
I think it was because Rico Lewis is playing so well. Cancelo just had to get sent out. And it's also, I think it's also, you could put it maybe a slight criticism of Pep. That man is rotating fullbacks like it's nothing. Like, it looks like his fullbacks can only last 2-3 seasons before they become washed.
Kyle Walker did
because
last,
I think
I was about to say
he did. Kyle Walker did last, but now he's playing central defense from time to time. Kyle Walker's the only one that lost it, but it seems like a lot of City's fullbacks, when City are not dominant, actually can't defend.
Yeah, fair point. I mean, he got rid of Zinchenko in a time where Benjamin Mendy, which we will get into,
that's not looking like a good move now. Oh, Zinchenko must. Okay.
Yes, Zinchenko. So Zinchenko left, even though Benjamin Mendy was in trouble, but I guess they moved Cancelo onto the left, which worked out wonders for City. Yeah. But I agree with you. I guess it did work out with the fact that Rico Lewis, the youngster, just came on, was given an opportunity, and has just proven himself time and time again.
But in fairness, Cancelo was alright until the World Cup. He just came back dusted from the World Cup. He was doing well at the start of the season.
Fair.
Yeah. But he still have 1 or 2 dodgy games before.
Before the World Cup.
Before the World Cup, I remember him being benched once or twice because he just kept on getting skinned.
Maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Cancelo is great when you're attacking, when everything is going great forward wise. He's like Trent. They're great.
Nah. He can defend better than Trent.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying as a theory.
I get what you're saying, but it's drastic. That's why I'm like, it's a bit drastic.
But you got to put them in the some boat. You're great up until your team is under the coach. Like, when your team is on top, you look even better. Because even when you look at Cancelo, man, like, I know him for assists. I don't know him for crunching tackles at the last minute. Yeah. He's no Ashley Cole. Those are proper defenders. He's no Ashley Cole.
From a defensive point of view, sure, but from an attacking point of view, Ashley Cole's know him.
Yeah, but I don't need my defenders to attack.
Sure,
I don't need them to attack. Defend. Stop conceding goals. What did Mourinho say? What's this? Defense wins you titles, and City are leaking.
But we're talking about the guy who knows titles better than Mourinho does.
Yeah, you man, but
I'll trust his decision when it comes to titles before Mourinho's. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, but let's look at who was his. Let's look at other teams. Who was his? Lam was his left back. It was a left back at Bayern Munich.
He was playing Lam a lot in midfield, eh?
It was Kimmich by that time.
Oh yeah, it was Kimmich that he was playing Kimmich a lot in midfield.
Did he buy Kimmich?
No. Kimmich is he was there for long.
Okay, let's think of which great right or left backs have played under Mourinho.
Under Mourinho.
Mourinho.
Pep.
Starting from Barcelona.
At Barca, Dani Alves.
Was it his buy or did he find him there?
I think it might be his buy.
I think he might have found him, but let's continue. Who else?
Anyway, Dani Alves. Who was on the left?
Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba. Yeah, Jordi Alba.
Well, who else is there?
Jordi Alba was from Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. When we go to Bayern would have been Rafinha, right? On the right, because Kimmich he put into midfield. Alaba would have been there, yes. Yeah. Yes.
But who bought Alaba?
Alaba's from the academy.
So I'm just trying to get at, maybe he's not that great at finding great defenders.
Madness. No, madness. When you come to City, he found great. He's put it in.
Yeah, but those players lost it 2-3 seasons, and you're not great if you lost 2-3 seasons.
You can be.
No, you can't.
Really can be.
You can't be
You really can be. Kyle Walker's great.
Found Kyle Walker.
Yeah, that's one.
Ruben Diaz, although struggling with injuries.
Yeah, but you guys,
Cancelo was on Juventus's bench.
Yeah.
I hear you, but I hear you.
They swapped him for Danilo.
I hear you, but when we look at this 5-6 years from now, we're not going to be talking about Cancelo being great for City. He wasn't there long enough to be that great for City. He had a great stint.
Dude, he's on loan. It's not like it's over.
Yeah, when you go on loan at that age,
wait. But when you look at it, when you fast forward and whatever, you'll say who was the best. Right? Somebody would have to outdo what Cancelo did to be ahead of him. Otherwise, you will say he was great for City.
Yeah, and I think Rico Lewis might do that. I don't know, man.
I think there's many steps for him to even tie his shoes.
Then I still got to judge you if you're sending out your best players out on loan.
All right, I think for now, let's take a pause on Manchester City. Let's talk about the Red Devils. Under Eric Ten Hag.
The title challenging Red Devils.
Yes. Over their last 5 games, I think it was 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss.
Shout out to Marcus Rashford.
Yeah. Okay. Like
I can't hate.
I think Marcus Rashford was on a 10-game or 11-game goal scoring streak.
And he scored last night again.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a goal scoring streak. I think this is the longest streak by any Man United player.
Yeah, and he's 15 goals in his last 20 games, I think.
Yeah.
So, something along those lines.
So I don't know what happened with that guy, but it's just on fire.
I think they told him be more direct. Stop trying to dribble. Shoot.
Oh, Benny's in the 18 area, as
Benny's
many people have pointed it out to. I think it might be Benny because there was a time. There's this stupid shot that I hate from Marcus Rashford. Like he always tries to blast that thing. Like he always blasts it.
Yeah.
Now it seems as though there's some sort of direction.
Yeah.
Which he did do, actually. When I was watching that game yesterday, there was a shot he had where they were already drawing. And then he took a shot, but it was one of his wild shots. But yeah, any thoughts on that, Uncle Curtis? Man United, how they looking?
I think they're second favorites for the title.
Yeah.
I think they have more experience than Arsenal players at winning the title. And this is not being funny or snaps. United.
Yeah, okay.
Have got the experience.
2 Champions League winners.
They got 2 Champions League winners in there. They got Varane. They got Casemiro. They got Martial Sabot. What for the rest of the season from Bayern.
Good player.
Yeah, good player as well. Rashford has been doing this for a while. So they got a decent goal scoring forward. They got rid of Ronaldo. They're still doing well. United are actually doing pretty well. They're actually doing pretty well.
What kills me about the Sabitzer one, you guys originally wanted that Ryan Gravenberg.
Yeah.
And those guys are like, "Hey, calm down." That's a hot young talent. Like, we'll take him on loan. We're like, if he tastes you guys, it might complicate things. Rather take Sabitzer. Sabitzer's old. Even if we offload him, it's fine. Yeah. So, from a Man United point of view, I think, in my opinion, I think you guys are doing you're doing very well.
Extremely well.
Yeah.
A shame that recently you've lost Ericsson.
Yep.
For how long?
3-4 months.
Yeah, 3-4
He's out
months.
for 3-4 months.
They even got Ericsson, a Serie A title-winning player over
Yeah.
there. They got winners in that team.
Oaks who've touched glory, bro. Casemiro, though,
It was bound to come, guys. That man is a wild man. This is not Spain. This is not Spain. Those red cards were bound to come.
No, but listen, I watched that game. It was against Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
That
With
was
his
a
red
soft.
card.
That was a soft red.
Very.
That was a soft red,
I don't believe in soft reds. The red is the red.
bruh. If you're gonna
I didn't see it. But the
you're
red is the
gonna-
red.
if you're gonna hold people accountable for choking, there's also another Jordan Ayew. I think should have also gotten a red card.
He wasn't the only one in that thing that put his hands on someone's neck.
Reputation
Maybe
gets
he
you.
put
Man.
it. He put it on Milky, that Hughes guy.
Yeah.
That was HD though. He put it on that guy.
I hear you, but
I don't want to say the word of how people with milk-like skin.
Sure.
I don't know if it's offensive, so I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
But yes, he's got a milk-like complexion.
You must tell me at the interval what it is. What the milk-like complexion is.
There's a famous bread manufacturer, Albani. It sounds quite similar to that.
So in relation to United, I think United's doing good. I think the biggest thing is obviously the coach, right?
Yeah.
This coach is doing really well. We can see all the players stepping up. I think the thing that is impressive for me is really all the substitutions he makes in all the games. He damn near always gets it right. So many goals from substitutes. There's a whole different change in the team. It's no longer McFred, which is I've been crying
Shame,
for
dog.
so long that
For me, Fred has been jamming for you guys.
he's been jamming now, but last season he was a 6. He's been jamming because now they're playing him as an 8.
Yeah.
Letting him run up and down.
The guy who's
You
now
know?
suffering because he's McTominay's.
Sure.
Brad, I can't remember what game it was where McTominay came on towards the end with Harry Maguire. And Brad, that guy's he's just a stupid player. He was doing stuff like I was watching with a Man United supporter, but I was just watching. I'm like, Brad, this like he's trying his best to like
Yeah.
break your guys' game.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. That's why I'm like, you guys named him McSauce. Yeah, right, bro. That's a horrible player, though.
It's just that position, that number 6, is such a vital position in modern day football. That Fred and McSauce are not terrible players, but they're not good enough for that position.
At that club.
Hey?
At that specific club.
At that specific club, yeah.
No, fair point. Yeah, but final question. Do you consider Man United as title chasers?
Hell no.
Title contenders?
This guy's just being modest, dog.
No,
they're title chasers, man.
No.
They are, man. United fans were talking about they have a better chance of winning the league than Arsenal.
Which United fans? You see one Twitter post and then you take it as this is the sentiment of the fans. Stop hiding, bro. You all have been saying this is your year. You all were gutted against Everton because now you're like, hey, what's going on? Like, dog, you guys are favorites right now.
No,
You guys
United are favorites, dog.
Just take it.
They've been
Just
there,
take
done
it. You all are
before,
favorites.
dog. Last time we
You
did
don't
this
have
was
50 points and
last
say
time we
you're-
were here was in 04, dog. Last time you were here was what?
13.
Years.
13, yeah.
Come on, dog. You guys are favorites, dog. Less than a decade later, the bounce back kings are back with the Fergie time things.
I think, you know what, I was going to jump over Newcastle, but I think that would be a disrespect to the new top 4 challenges. Because, I mean, we've looked at those guys. I think these guys are the role models of defense.
Yeah.
In terms of the way they've played
Yeah.
this season. Lost one game this whole season.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. They're collecting draws like it's Pokemons. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive. I thought let's maybe just give them a little segment.
How many goals conceded? 12 goals conceded in 21 games.
12
Fantastic.
goals. That is
fantastic.
That's
It's fantastic, but I think they're still a bit far off from being title chasers.
no, I think not title chasers. For now, we'd give them Champions League contenders.
The thing is, even if they finish 6th and get into Europa,
Yeah.
it's an improvement.
Yes, a big step
It's a
in
big
the
step.
right direction.
It's a big step.
Now, I mean, for me, their signings have really impressed me.
Yeah.
I mean, we expected them to blow money like an Arab money type team would.
Sure.
But they've made like some sensible signings.
Very, very
Bar Isak, which hasn't worked out as of yet. I think he's got some brittle bones, but I think there was a game he came on and scored. I think a game winner. But other than that, he hasn't done well for me. Sven Botman. Very, very, very important.
Looking so good.
Solid defender.
So good.
He the way he's playing is the way everyone expected him to play. Kieran Trippier, obviously, he got signed in January. In summer, we expected him to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Trying to look at it. Bruno
Guimaraes.
Guimaraes, doing his job in the middle there.
Sure. Dan Burn stepping up.
Dan Burn is stepping up.
Yeah.
Everyone actually stepping up. It seems as though that fire.
Nick Pope is looking like a star.
Yeah,
Did they get rid of Chris Wood?
yeah, he's at Nottingham Forest.
Oh, for real, quick.
They
Quick
got rid of
fast.
him.
They just used him for
Yeah,
6
they
months.
used him for that 6 months.
Sure.
And they said, bruh, the boys are back. Now you can chill. Yeah, but it seems as though the fact that they were bought by Saudi Arabian owners has scared many players. There's now a fire. You know that fire that gets lit up your ass.
Yeah,
where like there's a new intern and he's coming for your spot.
Because it's one of those things. Perform or out, get replaced by whatever. You just want to be part of it. You know things are gonna come here. You don't want to be that guy that was at Chelsea just before Abramovich bought them.
Fair. But yeah, and wrapping it up, I think Newcastle has done well. We have to give them props. Still looking like the strongest team defensively.
Yeah.
I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we can move to fifth. Tottenham Hotspurs. Let's give them credit, Chris.
For what?
No, over the last couple of games. I mean, they were losing on the 5-game streak. They'd lost twice. One against us, we dominated them. The City game where they lost 4-2. That was just Spurs being Spursy. I'll admit that, because they were winning 2-0. We thought, Spurs is finally doing us a favor, and it just went all the way around.
Wait, who does City lose against?
Spurs also.
They've played each other in the last couple of weeks. Yeah. So they beat them 4-2 the first time, and then the next game it was 2-0. 1-0, yes. With Harry Kane breaking his
Jimmy Greaves.
his club record. That was impressive from
Hey,
him.
give that man his flowers. 200 Premier League goals.
I actually heard someone using this comparison. They said, because the Grammys were also happening. Shout out to Beyonce, obviously.
Hey.
For
Okay,
becoming-
ladies, now let's get
Yes.
information.
She's the highest. She's won the most Grammys.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well deserved.
Yes. So they said,
September babies worldwide.
they said Beyonce's the Harry Kane of football.
Wow.
No, because she's never won Artist of the Year.
Hey,
Al-
whoever said
album
that
of the
about Beyonce, that's downright disrespectful.
No, I was just laughing.
Downright disrespectful.
Right, it's quite
She has won things.
no, but it's quite accurate though.
No, she has won things.
Kane is stacking it up.
He's won golden boots.
He's won golden.
She has won things that matter.
R&B.
Golden boots don't matter.
She has won things. Golden boots don't matter when you ain't got no trophy in your cabinet.
Harry Kane is Beyonce.
Dog, that's like sleeping with a girl and not nutting. Did it count? No, it didn't.
Why would it be like that? Why would
What?
it be like
Because you didn't
What?
finish.
What?
Because you didn't finish.
I love that's some interesting logic. Though. Let me not find you there. But yes, can you admit Beyonce?
No,
is
that's
Harry Kane.
downright disrespectful.
So you don't want to give Harry Kane his flowers?
No, Harry Kane does not deserve any level of.
200 Premier League goals?
He does not deserve any comparisons to Queen B.
Dog, he's Beyonce.
You know who he is. You know who he is.
But flowers for 200 Premier League goals?
You know who knows? I'd rather give him the Jay-Z comparison, though.
Okay, you can call him Jay-Z. I don't know.
I'll give him Jay-Z. You're always there and thereabout, but you just never were the greatest at any one stage in time.
Interesting.
But you'll be
But
remembered.
Yeah, you'll
Let's
be
get back-
remembered, but
Let's get back to the Tottenham topic. I think there was a point where we thought Conte was about to get fired. There was a
that
point
nigga was
where-
ready to dip, my boy.
Yeah, I mean the Arsenal game didn't help. City game didn't actually help, and then he just turned it around. It was wins against Fulham and then Manchester City.
Yeah.
From a Tottenham point of view, okay, the fact that they've played 22 games compared to those who've played 21 and 20. Do you think this might be a turnaround in the season, considering they've signed 2 players? They've signed that Pedro Porro and
Right back, yeah.
and who else? The guy Danjuma from Valencia.
Yeah.
He's from Valencia.
So, okay, they needed a right back, so I think that can be a good one for them. But I don't know. To me, they have a decent squad, but even in the summer they haven't plugged their holes. You know what I mean? So, as in the front line is obviously good, right? Son, Kane, Kulusevski. I don't know, can't remember who their replacements are, but Son, Kane, Kulusevski is quite a good front three. The back line needed work, right? What's his name? Christian Romero's good. It needed some work, and now Lloris has got an injury. He's pretty much going to be out for the season.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Got a decent replacement who has some good Premier
Fraser
League minutes.
Foster or something.
Yeah,
Fraser Foster.
he's got decent Premier League minutes.
Yeah.
He's not like the previous replacements.
Gazaniga.
Yeah, Gazaniga. But there were times where he shined, but there were times where you could see this is a replacement keeper.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
I don't think they plugged in holes. I actually feel like when they because they terminated Kieran Trippier, Matt Doherty's contract.
Yeah.
I don't think that was necessary.
No, it was. It was because there's a rule now that you can only loan out 6 players. They try to stop that Chelsea thing of farming everyone out. So they already had 6 players out on loan, and they had to loan someone else out. They loaned someone else out in January.
No,
so
but
they cancelled his contract so that you can go, so that we can loan this guy out.
Bro, I feel as though keep that guy. Like he's
Trash.
He was
He's
doing
been
all
trash
right.
at them. No ways.
No, like recently before they let him go, there was a moment where you could see I'm not saying he reached Wolves' form.
Yeah.
He was trying.
But remember, they brought in a right back, Pedro Porro or whatever's a right back.
Yeah. Maybe they wanted that guy for the vision.
Yeah. They are lucky that Chelsea and Liverpool are having a ridiculous season, because they haven't deserved 5th for me.
Yeah. No, they haven't. That's what I'm saying. The guy looked like he was going to get fired at some point. So yeah.
To all those fans, Spurs fans that were saying that you finished above us in the past how many years, dog? It's still 0 trophies. I think we still won more trophies during that time. Again, it's like nutting in a girl, not nutting in a girl after having sex. Does it really count? It's terrible. Terrible form.
The views of Uncle Curtis are purely Uncle Curtis.
Yeah, you had to put down that disclaimer though.
Does it count though, guys? Does it count?
We're not joining on that legend.
I don't even want to get into
It's like
this.
using
I was
choice
going to
cards.
use a very messed up scenario, but I'm going to leave this.
It's quite terrible form, that.
No, I'm not going to say that.
You'll tell me during the halftime
I'll say it
interval.
during the break. But yeah, from Tottenham's point of view,
They don't deserve Harry Kane or Son.
I think no, but Son has been terrible this season.
Fair enough, but they still don't deserve him.
Yeah, true. They don't. Yeah.
They deserve Harry Kane.
Kane should have but I think Kane should have left. His ambitions, like everyone's question is his ambitions basically, because he's been fighting for Champions League spots and golden boots. That's all he's been fighting.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna get at some point we're gonna now start questioning, as in like, okay, does this guy really wanna win stuff?
Yeah.
He's gonna probably pull a Van Persie.
Could.
You guys want it.
It's too late.
No, they want
No,
it.
it's not. He's only like 30 now.
They want it.
Too late.
That's why I said it's a Van Persie.
Why would
United got a Van Persie because they knew they were just a striker short of a title. Then after losing it, which club is that right now?
Still United.
That was just terrible.
Eh?
It was terrible.
In fairness, but this guy he's a supreme goal scorer. He's
You know what kills me about
outside of Haaland, he's walking into every other club as starting number 9.
You know what kills me about these guys? I was watching your guys' game yesterday. Who were you playing? I even forgot now.
Leeds.
You're playing Leeds. These guys had Verkhorst. They weren't crossing at all. When they take Verkhorst off, they start crossing. That's why I was like, bro. And Marcus Rashford scored a goal. I was like, dude. The commentators even pointed it out. They're like, bro, this guy has been waiting. He's been running in the box, calling for it in the air. And they decide, nah, not you, dog. It's fine.
Not you, dog.
Yeah. No, sidebar, but yes, you may. I even forgot what I was saying before I interrupted you. Striker. Harry Kane, title, striker away from a title.
200 Premier League goals. Give that man his flowers.
I view him like I view.
He's the third player on that list. And if you see the number of games he's done it in, give that man his flowers.
I view him like I view Alan Shearer.
All right. Okay, 6th place, Brighton. Well done to them. I'm not going to get into them. The coach did well. I don't know why people were talking cack about him like he wasn't coaching Shakhtar, taking them to Champions League. And he's coming to little old Brighton and they said he doesn't know our game. Oh, fuck you, man.
The game that none of them have ever won.
Yes. So, I'm going to leave those guys and I'm going to particularly jump. I'm going to jump Chelsea because I want us to talk about Chelsea in the next segment. Because I think our next segment is going to deal with fraud.
Sure.
We're going to deal with those guys who shop at Diamond Walk.
Sure.
Yeah, so I want us to talk a little bit about Liverpool because, I mean, these guys were title contenders. If I pull up our, title, title predictions, I'm pretty sure Liverpool was somewhere up
100%.
there. If not for some of us, some people said, nah, these guys are going to win. But Liverpool's here. In the last 5 games, they've lost 3 games, drew 1. And 1-1. Drew against Chelsea, lost against Wolves 3-0, got handled. Lost against Brighton, got handled 3-0. Lost against Brentford, got handled. Yes, by middle table guys, though. One against Leicester, obviously Leicester struggling at the bottom. Kingdom, what's going on?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, first of all, Mane, you all must remember the name. Please give him his flowers as to how good he was.
Yeah.
But Liverpool's issues that midfield. That midfield ain't the same no more.
I think there's a conspiracy theory on Harry Kane's stats.
There's a conspiracy theory. Okay. What?
This guy, you understand we've gone past it. We're getting into a topic and this guy's still doing hater research.
No, because you see, he went to go check because we said, and the games he did it in, he's like, no.
Yes.
Then he sees 203 or 5 or something.
No,
then he's like, conspiracy.
That's why
it's not conspiracy.
They haven't posted.
He's looking for it.
No, he's done it in a decent record. It's not as great as other players, but he's done it in a decent record.
Wait. Which other players? Which other players have 200 Premier League goals that he's done it in better time than the other two? Which other players?
We're just going to limit it to over 200 goals. I'm just saying goal scoring ratio. He's done it decently. It's not better than other strikers.
The guys under him, he's done it better than.
No.
I think he's done it better than Aguero. He did it better than Henry.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he
Please
didn't.
check. He did it better
Aguero,
than Henry.
200.
I hate to
Those
say
other guys don't have 200 goals. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about in general. Goal scoring ratio is not.
You know that, you're saying minus with Champions League and all that.
He's just saying goals to
We're
game.
talking about the Premier League here.
Goes to game. He's done it better than Henry.
No, he hasn't.
Bruh, when they did it, they even highlighted it.
That's what I'm saying.
Kane
It's a
is about
conspiracy.
2 and 3.
Yeah. Dog, you must remember Henry started off on the wing.
Guys, listen here.
Eh?
258 appearances, 175 goals.
Who?
Henry.
200 and what?
58 appearances, 175 goals.
That's why I said you must check when Harry Kane reached that mark.
No, 258 appearances, 175 goals.
But I'm saying, check when he reached that mark.
No, it doesn't matter when you reach the mark.
175. That's 25 goals ago, though.
Huh? No.
That's 25 goals ago for Harry Kane.
Okay.
But
And
this
then
is what I'm
Harry
telling
Kane-
you. I remember they made a big fuss about it because they said
No, he was on track to beat that record, and he didn't score. He didn't do it.
beat what record?
Of
Henry's?
yes, 304 goals, 200 games. That's over 100 goals games difference.
Do you understand that this guy's been struggling this season?
I hear you. And every striker had a rough patch.
But I'm saying last season he won Golden Boot. Season before, did he win?
He's still not the same amount of golden boots as other strikers.
But what I'm trying to explain to you is that why are we talking about Harry Kane? No, I'm
Dog,
not falling for the trap.
haterade,
We're
bruh.
busy talking about Liverpool.
Haterade.
We're talking about Liverpool. We're asking now. I must ask you. Don't search it. We're talking about Liverpool. What's gone wrong at Liverpool?
What's going on in Liverpool? It's Klopp being Klopp.
That's
Klopp
not an
go.
answer. You're just saying things to stop us
No, it's
from
Klopp
asking
being Klopp.
questions.
He has a rotational cycle. Same thing that happened at Borussia Dortmund.
Not injuries.
Not injuries. It's the way he plays. It's
Stop
part
searching Harry Kane stuff. This guy is just trying to dismiss me because he's searching Harry
But
Kane
I'm
stuff.
telling you, that's why it's Klopp being Klopp. Just like at Dortmund, his players get injured because of the type of football that he wants to play.
Okay.
Nah, right?
This is the answer I
it's a
wanted.
cycle.
Yes.
So it's Klopp being Klopp.
Stop searching.
No, never.
Stop searching. Stop being like this. Yeah, I think from my opinion, I think the fact that Luis Diaz, who had a great stint, got injured. Firmino in and out of injury. Salah is not the same guy ever since he dyed his hair blonde. Midfielder wise, Keita just recently came back. Fabinho, I'm sure he's been playing, but I haven't been keeping my eye on
He's been losing his place.
He's-
He's not so great. He's benching a lot.
Henderson. I don't understand why Henderson
Lost
is
his
still
legs.
playing.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
don't
what's
understand.
happened to that man.
I don't understand why Henderson is still playing.
That man was a machine
Yes.
for so long, and now his legs are gone.
Yeah,
It's like
because they made
insane.
like especially the Liverpool guys I know are making this excuse. They're like, dude, that guy's a brilliant captain, but he's costing you in the midfield. The midfield is where you guys
Yeah.
where
Would
now-
dominate.
Hey, bro, because I've watched some games where he just kicks it like. He doesn't
Yeah.
even look behind him. He kicks it and expects someone to be running for it. And Oaks just look at him like, dude, what the hell? Like, so I think that's a problem.
But you know what kills me, right? As much as I say the midfield is the issue, it's not like they bought all these midfielders now. All right, these midfielders are there. They planned a transition,
yeah.
and it's just going to the dogs.
Okay, well, now also Van Dijk being injured, their backline is just in shambles. I'm sorry.
It's in shambles, yeah.
Yeah, because they don't know how to, they don't have a particular pairing going on. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
well,
supposed-
all those people that were comparing him to freaking Rio Ferdinand, saying
Yes.
that's the greatest defender in Premier League history. Want to give one season wonders? Okay, not one season wonder, but still, that guy.
technically,
Hey?
if we look at it, this is one season wonder.
Just say I'm right. It's fine. Just say, Chris, you're right.
No,
Right
you're
about
right.
what?
No,
Right
he's-
about what?
No, he's talking about Harry Kane reaching Henry's level.
It
In
took him
terms of
12
goals,
more games.
took him 12 more games to reach Henry's level.
Oh, okay, and the point is now what, Curtis?
He's not as great as the other strikers
Oh,
on the list.
yes. Yeah. Yes. That's why I was like, dude, you're right, but I don't know what you want me to say.
I just wanted to be petty because
He
petty
hit
can be petty.
200 Premier League
Got
goals.
200 Premier League goals at the end of the day.
He's got 200 Premier League goals.
And he's got nothing to show for it.
Except the 200 Premier League
Except goals, though.
It counts.
Yeah.
It counts.
It doesn't count.
Except
It
goals.
counts.
though.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
What
do you
doesn't
mean?
count?
What do you
Goals
mean?
don't count
What
in
do you
the-
mean? When there's
in
a
the topic
history
of-
book, when there's a history plaque, it says sharp. Here's this guy's name above other people's names.
And it's going to say almost doesn't count.
Hey?
For Henry.
Then how does it count for the guy who's ninth on the list? Why are
does
you
it
bringing me
count?
up the guy that's ninth on the list saying almost doesn't count, but you're saying
Because they
what
always
the hell?
like, show what your 200 goals did for you, for
Hey?
your club. Show us what the 200 goals, and I'll bring my trophy and be like, ha! You're going to come and bring your air and be like,
Fam, that's like saying who's the prettiest and you saying I've got a nice watch.
It doesn't count.
It's not, dog. It's sharp. In that conversation, sharp. I lose that conversation. In this one,
It's you to
your watch
none.
don't count.
If we can get back to the topic at hand and actually deal with Liverpool.
Sure.
Because let's not act like Liverpool didn't blow stupid money trying to
blew, boy.
bolster the attack. I mean, Darwin Núñez, I don't know, we'll figure that out. Cody Gakpo has had enough games for us to kind of make an assumption as in like, how is this guy going to fit in?
Yeah.
So let me start with Uncle Curtis, who's still searching Harry Kane. How do you find the additions to attacking the Liverpool's attack force? What do you think they've done for Liverpool?
Nunez is unlucky. As soon as he starts scoring, he won't stop scoring. The other players are still good. Their attack is not the issue, man. The problem is the midfield. They thought that they could get along by employing cows for life, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Henderson should have left 2-3 years ago, or a year or two ago. Chamberlain, squad rotational player at best, due to injuries. Potential is there, but squad rotational player. Fabinho, they should have been ruthless like Pep over there, and he's been rotating his DMs ever since Fernandinho left. Who else is there? Who's in the midfield?
Harvey Elliott now.
Harvey Elliott, just showing nothing but potential. Not even going to talk about that fraud.
Where
Who's
does
next?
the boy from Fulham? What's his name?
Carvalho.
Is he playing
Potential.
in the centre or out wide?
He's
A bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Elliott are both kind of those like Mason Mount like players.
Okay, sharp. Championship level player up until last season. Potential. Who else is there? Keita.
Been
Unlikely injuries. Next.
Dog, that's a lot already. I think
So
that's
we go with
Thiago.
Thiago.
Alcantara.
If it's going to be harsh to say, but a player past his prime. Yeah. Past his prime. I'm not saying he's not great. Past his prime.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Next.
That's all, dog. That's like
we
8
listed
midfielders.
James Milner.
James Milner past his prime, but we named 8 midfielders.
Isn't it? They said
And
because-
besides Thiago Alcantara, I don't think any of those midfielders get into another top 4 Premier League team.
They said because when James Milner's shirt, he takes off his shirt, he's got an 8-pack, so he deserves to be in the team. That's what the guy's reasoning is.
He's 37, 38.
Yes.
Joe. Give him a
They
pass, Joe.
act, no, but they act like the ideal age is not 35 plus to run Comrades Marathon. Of course he's going to have stamina. I love that. The short bursts of speed were not there.
But you know what it is for me, right? Liverpool, they've actually changed the profile of the midfield. What they're short of is a number 10. How they changed their team, they actually need a number 10.
Yeah, actually.
Because you have Alcantara is a tempo guy. Creates the tempo.
Yeah, actually,
the other guys, it should be 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, actually, they possibly do need a number 10.
You don't have a Mane anymore. You know what Mane was brilliant at? Taking the ball from the halfway line into the final third.
Hey, dog, that guy was a
Progressive. Oh my goodness.
beast. He was a beast. He was a beast. But I think let us wrap up this episode for now. We've touched on kind of Premier League teams. We're going to talk about Chelsea. Then we're going to lead into fraud. Those guys, what's that Dior perfume that the fraudsters like using? There's a Dior perfume that's oud. It's an oud perfume. Yeah, it's about to smell like that. In
The toilet.
Yes. Yes, guys. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us for this episode. Please do catch our next part dealing about fraud. And we will catch you in the next episode. Spotify users, obviously, just stick around, wait for that beep, and then we will be back. Obviously, it's not a beep, it's just silence. But yes, guys, thank you for joining us, and cheers.